Well, today we're going to do a Tractor Tuesday. I haven't done one in a while, mainly because I just got busy doing other stuff, but there's a tractor that I think deserves its own video. Now, if you've been with the channel more than, 25 seconds, you've pretty much deduced that I'm a row crop guy. There's guys that swear up and down from, on the Wheatlands and the W4s and, the Orchard, the 06s and stuff like that. I'm a row crop guy. Now, I'm also a guy that keeps it real in the sense that I'm not going to ask a fish to climb a tree, and when it can't do it, I call it stupid or useless. I'm not going to ask a 45 horsepower tractor to do 85 horsepower work. So I always keep things in perspective. The tractors are what they are. They aren't what they aren't. And there's one in particular that has a nut and bolt restoration on it. Now, this tractor is going to be up at auction on the 26th. And I will do a preview, not this week, but next week on that entire auction. This tractor is indeed there. But we're going to go give it a good highlight on a Tractor Tuesday nut and bolt restoration. This is a Farmall 504. Let's go, let's show. Well, here we are, a Farmall 504, a 1962. Based on the number there, I think it said 5752. And that's going to be a 62. They built these 1961 through 1968. Just a light-duty helper on the farm. A small farm could have used this as their main tractor. Under 100 acres easily. I mean, good grief, the Farmall Super C was considered an 80 to 100 acre tractor. So this certainly would have been too. 40, I believe 46 horsepower at the PTO. Front and rear skins are dress right dress. Goodyears on the back. Those look like 15 538s, but they are not. They're 13 638s. Plenty big enough for this tractor. Rear wheel weights and nut and bolt restoration. It does look so. Beautiful seat. We will climb up on it. I will not pull a Benny and get my butt wet though over it. Yeah, this is just nice looking machine, man. We do have the ballast resista, twisted sister. This is a 12 volt coil. Okay, so it must not be internally resisted to have that. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna walk and talk. Item 492. You'll know what to do. Yeah, so 5752. That would make this a 62. And this looks good. He did a silver color there. Again, these weren't tractors that you were gonna ask 806 work out of them and get away with it. But the cool factor is definitely here. Row crop, narrow front. It's a gas job. I see what you're seeing. Lights work. Yep. And Goodyear on the rear. 3-point hitch. I don't see a remote, but one could be added. 540. And of course the key. No key. Yeah. There's no key in the ignition. I don't blame them. Do a quick regulators mount up. Yeah, one step, and you got a handle right here that you pull. So, okay, what are we showing for hours? We're showing 39.90, and new gauges, new paint. It's even beaded up top. Like I say, comfortable seat. So, man, if you were looking for a 504 gas, just a chore tractor, or just one to have in your garage and collect dust, this might be it. And boy, for what it's worth, I don't know. I've seen them go. I missed out on a diesel down at the Martin sale, a 504 diesel, and I can't remember what I went on it. But this tractor could go, I don't know. I assume there's a reserve on it, but it could just meet reserve or well over. If you're ever going to get money out of a tractor, it's going to be in the spring, seems like. But Yep, draft control. Pull a deep stick. Yeah, it's dark, but that just means it's ran and not grown gremlins. Crank her on down. There we go. Wonder what he's running for plugs. I'm gonna pull one. He is running 31/16s. My kind of man. All right, we'll pop back on. Let's check my plug wires, make sure they're tight. Sediment bowl looks as clean as a whistle, man. So, well, there you go. Just figure I'd come over and show you the sucker. And yes, I did say this was not an auction preview, but those will be looked at during the preview. You got half mooners and full circles, rear weights. Now, it's a pretty small world. You should know the guy that redid that 504 is also the guy that bought the narrow front fast hitch Super C at Green Hill. And he plans on doing the same thing to it. So I think there's a restored Super C in sight. When, I don't know. Could be a year, could be 3 months. But that's going to be really cool. And somehow, some way, we'll get that on video. I'm looking around at this auction. Now, it's 11 days away, so I'm not going to do a preview yet. But there's enough stuff here already at the 11 days out mark. I could do a preview, and that preview itself would be a 2-part series. So I'm going to have to break it down and maybe just come over and focus on, like what I normally do, focus on the tractors and the implements that would go well with those. Obviously, if it's red, I'm going to get it. But I always give you like greenies and pumpkin heads, something to nibble on and stuff. And I mean, I'm seeing a lot of nice implements. Good gravy. He's packed. I mean, he is packed. 11 days out. That's amazing. And when I was at the Green Hill auction, they were like, yeah, if you've driven by there, he's really loaded. I'm like, wow, in 2 weeks out, you know. But he is. There's a lot of stuff here. Tomorrow, we're going to go to an auction, and we're going to see a John Deere 3020 cell versus an International 766 cell. So it's going to be kind of like a John Deere versus International mono e-mono. And we'll just see what brings the heat and brings the money. And, of course, that's going to be, because it's like an hour away, I'm going to do a one-stop shop video. It's going to be the preview and results all in one video. So, yeah, I'm going to keep driving through here, and I'm going to give it about another week and then come back and do a full preview. Let's go, let's show. I'll see you at the next video.